Hi, my name's Stella and I'm running to be your next Activities and Development Officer. Over the past year, RSU has made amazing progress and change, successfully recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic and helping students to return to life as normal. Being very involved in societies myself, I am passionate about our Students' Union and would love the opportunity to help further progress already made and to help represent and support our students and student-led activity. I also believe that a lot more change can be made. From issues such as spiking and safety to concerns about sustainability and our environmental impact, there are multiple pressing issues which must be addressed, and I believe that I could be the one to bring about this change. One thing that I want to do as Activities and Development Officer is to tackle issues concerning safety. Recently, there has been an undeniable increase in concern for student safety. A rise in the number of drink spiking and sexual assault cases has meant that students feel unsafe in their SU. And although a lot of progress has already been made in tackling these issues, there is a lot more that can be done to ensure the safety of students. One way in which I plan to do this is to ensure more effective training for all societies on issues such as spiking, consent and discrimination. I also want to push for more just consequences for individuals and societies who violate the safety of other students. And finally, I want to make more information accessible about the safety measures which are already in place. Another issue which is very close to my heart is sustainability, and I think this is an issue which is getting more and more prevalent each day. So as Activities and Development Officer, I would try my best to encourage sustainable activity within our SU. For example, I would try to provide societies with the resources and the information necessary to make sustainable choices. I would also want to try and run more environmentally friendly events and activities. For example, days on which there are discounts on vegan foods within the SU. Because I think small changes like this would really help progress sustainability within the SU. Another thing that I want to do as Activities and Development Officer is just to continue to help support societies and student-led activity, and to make sure that they are as inclusive and accessible as possible. One way which I would plan to do this would be to provide societies and student groups with more accessible advertising opportunities. For example, create a platform through which they can showcase their events and activities. Another thing which I would want to try and introduce would be some sort of charity fund, which societies could use for things such as liberation projects, charity events, and sustainability projects. This would allow societies to run more diverse and progressive events and activities. If you've agreed with anything that I said in this video, then have a look at my Instagram, where I have a lot more ideas and will be posting regularly. I've been on the Philosophy Society Committee for 2 years in a row now as Social Sec and President, so I really feel like I have the determination and the experience to be a great Activities and Development Officer. I consider myself to be a passionate, driven and hard-working person, which is why I think that I could bring real change to our Students' Union.
Like a lot of Sheffield students, I go to club nights at the Foundry regularly, so for this reason, safety at these events is extremely important to me. That's why I'm voting for Stella, because she'll ensure that these events are safe and accessible for everyone. I've lived with Stella for 2 years and there's no one I know that's more dedicated or well equipped for the role of Activities Officer.
Hi, I'm Bruno and I'm a diversity champion at the university. I've worked with Stella to organise PhilSoc events aimed at diversifying the content of philosophical discussion. In my experience, Stella is a hard-working, passionate individual and I think she'd be a great Activities and Development Officer. That's why I'm voting for Stella.
Having worked on the committee with Stella before, I know that she would make a fantastic Activities and Development Officer. She's a lovely person and she's extremely approachable, so she'd be great at listening to everyone's opinions and implementing any necessary changes. That's why I'm voting for Stella and you should too.
Hi, I'm Dylan.
And I'm Dinos.
I'm voting Stella because she's kind, dedicated and passionate about her role, and that's the only way we'll make change. Vote Stella.
And I'm voting for Stella because she's a great communicator and a great planner, and I really think she's going to bring change to the uni. So vote for Stella.
Vote Stella.